Okay, you guys, so there are some imaginary technical difficulties in the beginning of this video. But anyway, let's get into the video.
Good morning. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Sherry, and this is my life. So if you are interested in lifestyle videos, or you like lifestyle videos mixed in with a little bit of laughter, some fashion, and a whole lot of fun, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. Good morning, everybody. So I am on my way to the grocery store. It is 9:46 in the morning. Happy Tuesday. On my way to the grocery store so I can pick up some stuff to make spaghetti. I have the ground beef, but I need to go to the grocery store because I don't have spaghetti noodles. I don't have sauce. I have some onions, but I need another onion, bell pepper. So, and I need to pick up some other things. But how are you all doing? I'm trying to get the camera right. But how are you all doing? I hope everybody's doing okay, and I hope you guys can see me. The last footage I took in the car, no, it was okay. But I took some footage. I lost some footage, y'all. I had gone to the store because I was cooking dinner again that day. So I had gone to the store and picked up some stuff, and then I tried to do a haul. And I recorded everything that I bought, but I lost it. And y'all, my windows are so freaking dirty. And my husband just washed my car. What in the world? Well, it was a little windy and rainy, so y'all, this phone holder is not, it's just, I don't know. But I can barely see. Let me spray some water on my windshield. That really didn't make it any better. But anyway, how are you all doing? Yes, I am on my way to the store to get some stuff to make spaghetti. I have to work. I have to be at work. Start work at 1. So I am headed to the grocery store to get stuff to make spaghetti. So I've said that a few times. But I decided I'd take you guys along with me. And hoping everybody is doing okay. I don't have much to talk about today, but I have a lot to talk about. But I don't think I am going to be, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me that good. I just feel like this camera just keeps slipping. It keeps falling down. So I don't know if you guys can see my face or what. But anywho, I'm driving, so I can't keep messing with this camera. I'm on the highway. Just forget it. Forget it. Oh, it's so frustrating. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I do not be wanting to pick up the camera and record, you guys, because it is just so much.
No, what's so much is me having a meltdown for no freaking reason.
I am going to, this is stupid. This is just stupid. I ain't got jack to talk about. But I wanted to just pick you all up and bring you on this journey with me to the store. But I just hope you guys are just doing okay. I'm just actually just wasting storage and wasting footage actually, because I don't even think you guys can see me. What in the Jack Frost name is going on? Okay. Forget it. Just forget it. I'm just taking y'all out. I can't do this. I can't do it. right, you guys, I am back in the car. I am done grocery shopping, and it is 10:25, so that's good time. I'll make it home in time to go ahead and put my spaghetti on, and it should be done before I have to go to work at 1. Yep, so thank y'all for coming along with me. So I just wanted to just share with you all just how grateful I am. I am working from home for a reason. There is a reason why I work from home. It's not just that I decided, hey, I'm going to work from home. It's actually a blessing that I'm able to work at home. And I'll tell you all about that in another video. But I am just so grateful to be able to, you know, just to have a job, just to be able to work and make money. And my husband, he is a great provider. I thank God for him every single day. He's my rock. He's my everything. But you know, it's nothing like making your own. You know, to be able to contribute to the household is wonderful. Because times are hard. I mean, we're not even gonna talk about prices, y'all. I'm not even gonna talk about those $10 eggs that I just bought. I won't complain. You know why? Because I just thank God that he made a way for me to be able to go in the store, get what I need, and get what I want, and I don't have to worry about it. It wasn't always like that, and you know, I'm just grateful. So it just makes me just want to wake up every morning, and instead of complaining like I was doing in the beginning of this video, and I may keep the footage in, I may not, y'all, we'll see, but just wake up every morning. I go to bed at night thanking God. That puts me to sleep. When I just thank him for, it's so much that I can thank him for. I just thank him until I fall asleep. Not every night, but I do that. And I wake up, and I don't always just, you know, start my day off or start my morning off with, you know, I'm grateful and, you know, a prayer time and all of that. But believe you me, he knows. We got a relationship like that, so he knows. But yeah, I am just so grateful to be able to go in the store. I'm just grateful to not too much worry about not being able to afford food. You know, my family can eat. We're good, and it's just by the grace of God. And like I said, my husband, he is a hard worker, and he is a provider. He is everything. And you know, we just compliment each other. We compliment each other because, you know, he makes the money. He can make the money, but you know, I don't say, I ain't gonna say I control the money, but you know, I make sure everything is everything. Like, he doesn't have to worry about me like not making sure the bills are paid. He puts the money in the account, and he already knows, like, we're straight. You know what I'm saying? He knows I'm not gonna splurge too much. And just make sure everything is in order. So I manage the money, and I manage the money well because I've learned to do that. I learned to do that. I learned to manage money a long time ago. And I think where that came from was when I was waiting tables. So after college, you know, I was waiting tables. And I did that for years. And I made pretty good money. Enough money to, you know, save up and buy a home, you know. So waitressing, you know, I dealt with a lot of cash. So I don't know about everybody else, but I just feel like if you have cash, you're going to spend it. So what I would do is, and I remember just as good, I started out working for a third shift, at this restaurant chain. But I worked third shift 4 years until I moved to first shift. But during that time, I mean, like, I had a baby. So my son, he was young. He was really young. And I was living with my mom. And I wanted to get my own place. So what I would do was, when I made my tips, every day I would, so when I was working third shift, I'd get off in the morning, and I was drinking then, right? Y'all, I was drinking. Your girl was drinking. And I probably should have lost my job a few times, because I know I went up in there feeling like, we ain't gonna talk about it, but God is good. But what I would do is, I would, whatever money I made, I would take out whatever I was going to spend that day. Whether it was just $10, whether it was just $20, I would take that out, and the rest of my money I would put under the mattress. That's how I started managing money. So I would never like go back in, like, say if I wanted to get me some beer or a bottle, I would take out whatever I was gonna spend that day, and that was it. So I did that every day. I worked every day, probably like 5 or 6 days a week. I'm pretty sure I may have worked 7 days a week, but that's what I would do. So doing that really disciplined me with my money. And then I just started, you know, I opened up a bank account, of course. So I would go to the bank. This is like when I started working day shift. So I would go in the mornings, work the breakfast and lunch shift, and you know, then I would take my money to the bank. So I was doing it like every day or every other day. So I was like, well, nah, that's just too much. So what I would do was, I would you know, just wait till like on Friday or whatever after the weekend, and just go to the bank once a week. But I was still doing the same thing. Like, say if I needed gas or, you know, groceries or whatever, like I said, I would take that cash out, and then the rest I would, you know, just put it up. So finally I was able to move in, get my own apartment. So that was awesome. But yeah, so that's how I learned to manage. So I would do that, you know, and then I had like other jobs too. So when I started making like really good money, and I was making really good money waiting tables, but it was just hard work. But I did it for a long time. And then I started making good money. Like, I worked at the post office. I've had a few jobs. But I would shop, y'all. I would shop. So shopping was, I was a shopaholic. Okay, I was addicted to shopping. And again, like I said, I was still managing my money, but I was like, I wasn't saving or anything like that. I was just shopping. Mostly for the house, but you know, I just made sure that, you know, the bills were covered and everything. But baby, honey, your girl was a shopaholic, okay? So again, you know, I wouldn't just spend my bill money or nothing like that, but I wasn't saving anything. So it came a time, you know, I'm a mom and everything, and when I married my son's dad, we both worked, and you know, again, I wanted to do this. So I was the type, like, we split everything 50-50, okay? We split everything 50-50, which I think is fair, it's fine. You know, some households, the husband, you know, he may want to you know, pay a majority of the bills, and then, you know, let the wife take her money or do whatever with it. But anyway, in my first marriage, that's how we did, and it was fine. It was fine. It was fine, and it was fair. We were both working, we were both making money, and we didn't really worry about anything. So, you know, I've just always been able to manage my money. I don't like to borrow, so if it's something that, you know, I need, like I borrowed money from my mom, you know what I'm saying, you know, but it has to be something like, hey, can you help me with a mortgage payment? You know, I'm not working, or and I remember when me and my first husband, my son's dad, and he's passed away, rest his soul, but I remember when we separated, we had already bought the house and everything. We were in the house, so when we separated, I kept the house. So, you know, he was gone, so it was like, it went from 2 incomes to 1 income. So y'all, you know, I've been in situations where I ain't had no choice but to know how to manage money. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't about to be on the streets. I didn't want to go back home, or anything like that. So I was like, I had to get myself together, and I fell behind. And like I said, I went to my mom, helped out. I lost a car. I did a whole lot. But y'all, let me tell you this right here. God is so awesome. I stayed in my house a whole year and don't even remember how I paid my bills. Remember, I'm down to 1 income now, and it wasn't no alimony or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But God is good. For a whole year, bills paid. Don't know how. Can't tell you how. They were paid. All right, I just pulled up at home, but yeah, so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I, you know, have that trait of being able to manage money, because you have to be able to pivot when situations come up. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But I've just gotten smarter. And it's just so much, y'all, I got to share with you all. But just, you know, making sure I have insurance and, you know, some investments, and trying to just make sure. Y'all remember, I got 3 grandkids and 1 more on the way, right? So I want to make sure they're good. But yeah, so I just thank God for that trait, that meant being able to manage money pretty decently, and still like lack nothing. Again, if it's something I want, if we can't afford it at the time, like with me, like shopping, clothes, all that stuff, I'm really not into that. I mean, I like looking good when I go out, and I do well, but it's not like I have to go shopping every week for a new outfit or anything like that, or I won't wear something twice, because I know people who won't wear the same thing twice in a year. But baby, your girl got 5 good outfits. I got more than that, y'all, but I might as well just have 5. Look, I work from home. I barely go anywhere, so I'm just wearing like lounging clothes when I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? But I got enough. I have plenty. And shoes, just, you know, I got it. I got it, and I'm grateful for it. And my husband, he always tells me, he was like, you do not mess up money. He was like, that's one thing you don't do. You don't mess up money. And I'm like, baby, I ain't got time for that. No. And my thing is, that UPS truck scared me, y'all. My thing is traveling. So that's what I like to do. I like to travel. And when I travel, I want to stay, if we're staying in a hotel, I want to stay in a really nice hotel. So yeah, that's where a majority of my money goes to now. You know, I'm older now, y'all. I'm 50, about to be 53 years old. In October, I'll be 53. And my husband, he's like 13 years older than me, so he's getting up there in age, and I'm trying to travel now because I only want to travel with him. So him and my grandson, my grandbaby that, you know, I have, that I keep, we like traveling. Me and my grandson more so than my husband, but he, you know, he'll get on the boat with us. But yeah, all right, you guys. So I am home. I've been rambling on. So I'm going to go in, get the groceries out, put those in, and I may try to just show you all everything that I got. It wasn't a lot, but guess what, y'all? It was like $86. So I'm gonna show it to y'all, and y'all tell me if y'all think what y'all think about me spending $86 on this. I know y'all already know how it is, but let's do this.
All right, you guys, so I am back home from the grocery store, and this is what I picked up. Now, my tomatoes and tomato paste already had, but I got a pineapple, I got some Moscato, I got some peanut butter and jelly, I got 2 things of spaghetti, I got some lemonade, I got spaghetti sauce, I got my onion, my bell pepper, I got my milk, got some cookies, I got some cheese, some eggs, and I picked up, been craving cheesecake, so I picked up some Jello Temptation strawberry cheesecake. Haven't had that in a while. And I picked up 2 cases of water. And that is it, you guys. And this cost me $87. How? All right, but thanks you all for joining me. So I am going to go ahead and end the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video, but most of all, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you guys can help me grow. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Oh, and I did pick up this big thing of paper towels as well, you guys.